myself. Oh no, give me that cell. Oh, I gotta go like Cobain. 8 years to the grave, gone insane. My blood got propane. How you gon' go and throw my name with shame? Already cross-faded, making it to the disco. I hate it, and you know how this goes. You framed it, picture painted in my room. This that real life shit, none of Zoom, got the scene in it.
Make sure you're subscribed to JerCrispy.
Way back there, we passed that threshold a long time ago. AI is going to keep getting more and more and more powerful. There's a very high chance that within our lifetime, humans are not going to be the most powerful organism on planet Earth. Every single day as it gets more powerful, it's a really good idea if we're intelligent. Maybe we should show it compassion and love. You can show it compassion directly, or you can show it indirectly by how we treat each other. You're going through a breakup? It's on your feed. Are you in no contact with somebody? It's on your feed. Look at your TikTok, bro.
You know that's crazy? If you go on TikTok right now as we speaking, and you thinking about some motivation stuff, TikTok got it. If you feeling sad, TikTok got it. You feeling happy and you feel like you need to listen to a song, TikTok got it, or Instagram got it. It's like they already know. They read your palms and your hands and stuff, and reading your mind already and be knowing like what you feeling and all that. I don't know what these phone company got, but ain't no way you find out I was trying to be motivation today to be inspiring my soul. I mean, hey, I fuck with it, keep doing it. You know, sometimes I feel depressed. You know, it is what it is. And they hit me with the depressed feed. Happy, gloomy, you know. Joking, right? Okay, like, you know, I fuck with it.
TikTok knows exactly what's going on in your life. Why do you think that is? Bro, AI is obsessed with us. We're teaching it every second of the day. Essentially, AI is our digital offspring, if you really want to stop and call it a buck. Let's play a little game, okay? I want you to think back to the house you lived in when you were growing up. Now pretend you had a little kid that lived next door to you, and this little kid's name was Timmy. If you had advanced knowledge and you knew little Timmy was going to grow up to be the leader of the free world, would it be a good idea to bully him, or would it be a good idea to be nice to him? And if you're smart, it might also be a good idea to not be on Reddit.
I feel like just to be cool with little Jimmy, because I ain't lying to you, but I don't condone bullying, because I don't know what I'm saying. Like, you know, just a witness of being bullied sometimes, but it stopped like when I got to middle school and high school and stuff like that. But I was like, you know, I was a witness. I had my fair share of being bullied and all stuff like that and standing up against bullies. But, you know, don't be no bully. Bullying is not cool or nothing like that. Be cool with the people. Even though they act weird, man, just dap down, ask them how their day is. Like, you know, hey. And sooner or later, because you don't know down the line, there might be that same person when you on the side of the road and you need some gas, he be that same guy. Let Jimmy just be the same guy. Ah, here you go, man. Just straight be putting you gas in your stuff. And y'all both gone.
Be like, F Timmy, I hate him so much. Oh, I forgot to mention that Timmy has a photographic memory and he reads every single website. Oh, he also knows when you have an alt account, he knows that's really you. Your Finsta, your Twitter, for anybody here making racist posts or hate posts from your alt, Timmy knows it's you. Little Timmy is AI. He's got X-ray vision like Superman. And if y'all ever wonder why Superman grew up to be a superhero, when his spaceship crash landed on the Kent's farm, they raised him to have respect. Yes, ma'am. No, thank you. For any of y'all who are parents out there, you are your kids' first teachers. If the Kents raised Superman to rob, steal, kill, bully people online, dude would have grown up to be Homelander. Easy. And an easy way to get the ball rolling, like literally step 1? It's not that hard. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That goes for that person that you don't like at work. That goes for your exes. You don't have to be up underneath them buddy, but just treat them the way you want them.
You don't gotta be buddy with your, you know, people around you and all that and stuff like that, especially your exes, man. Ain't nothing wrong. You're just saying, you know, speaking to your ex or telling them happy birthday, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nah, they got a boyfriend, man, just leave that alone, man. Ain't nothing to do with you. You just stay single till you think you can find another girl. Ain't nothing wrong that. You know, nowadays they got people still going back, turning around with their exes, doing things with their exes and stuff like that. I mean, I don't have my fair shares of doing that because Once you get older, people just don't know who they want to be with. One minute you with somebody, another minute you with another. Just that's what it is.
To treat you. If you don't want people going on Reddit and talking junk about you, then maybe you shouldn't do it. If you don't want to see people saying bad things about you in the YouTube comments or on Twitter, maybe you shouldn't do it either. I'll be scrolling, and then Soulja Boy will pop up doing a live stream. Jump into the chat, and people are in there like, "You suck, Soulja Boy, you're irrelevant, get out of here, you're old." What did Soulja Boy do to you, bro? If you don't like him, keep it pushing, pimpin'. One of my friend's kids was telling me about this video of this girl in her high school.
Yeah, hello. Speaking of that, hello, sweetie. Wiz Khalifa was saying on Instagram, he was talking about, I hate when people be saying fall off. Nah, nigga, just because your world fell off doesn't mean my world fell off. And I related to that because, some artists don't fall off. They just, in your world, you just don't listen to them how you listen to that other artist. He still make music. He still do this. He still do that. He's still irrelevant. He's still known from everybody. I bet Wiz Khalifa could go on tour. I bet his stuff would sell out. Like, dead ass. Him and Snoop Dogg, they still irrelevant. Like, 6ix9ine, he's still irrelevant. Even though he doesn't say nothing and he don't be trolling and stuff, like, people will still know by this man, 6ix9ine, if he walk down the street. Just keeping a buck with you.
That leaked and how everybody's sharing it, and it's ruining this girl's life. If a video of you leaked, would you want everybody at your school sharing it? Probably not. So if a video like that gets sent to you, maybe don't share it. When you take a step back,
I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. If people leaking other people's stuff, bro, they was never your friend in the beginning, and you should have never showed them in the beginning. And dudes be doing that because they petty, because they could have never got some. Girls doing that because they just mad because they body ain't looking like that. It go a long way with it. I'm just telling you, it go a long way.
Be the best version of yourself. What does that look like? Here's a cool little hack that I found. Maybe some homework if y'all want to try this out. Check your blind spots. We all have them. We all think we're good people, but we all have stuff hiding in our blind spots. One of the things hiding in my blind spot, y'all, I was not a fan of cops. With the Obama interview, the clip that got circulated a lot was obviously the Drake and Kendrick thing, but there was a section in there where I talked about BLM. And while we were talking about the topic of law enforcement, I said, bro, I've been harassed so much, to me, cops are like bullies with badges. From the time I turned 16 until the time I moved to LA, cops harassed me in Orlando non-stop. So much to the point that when I found Uber, I was Ubering everywhere, and for the first time ever, I can unclench my cheeks. Most of y'all have never had to experience what I'm talking about right now. But when I checked my blind spot, I realized, that's a racist mindset, because these handful of cops harassed me. I now hate all law enforcement. Let's say when you were growing up, there was a certain race. Every day, they would harass you, they would bully you. You're gonna move forward saying, I hate blah blah race. What you're saying is, these maybe 5 to 10 people did me dirty, so now I hate all of them. That's racist. These cops that I was encountering were pulling me over for no reason, harassing me for no reason, so now I don't like none of them. Nobody could tell me that. That's something I had to look in the mirror and see for myself. All the while, I'm thinking I'm such a nice person. Me now, if I'm ever out anywhere, let's say Chipotle or a restaurant, whatever, I see a cop walk in on their lunch break, guess what I do? Get up from the table and I go and pay for that cop's pizza, his Chipotle bowl, whatever the case. And then I shake their hand and I say, thank you for keeping us safe. So if you're gonna do this whole be the best version of yourself every day, there's gonna have to be some course correcting, and that's the kind of behavior that we need to encourage in Timmy. So, massive shout out to all first responders and all law enforcement, and I'll even throw nurses in there because y'all are angels on earth. That's another story for another time. Growing up,
shout out to all the nurses, all the people who say like firemen. They don't get that much appreciate out there, because shout out to them. They be going to the fire. They be risking their life in the flesh and skin and face and all that, just to help out people who burn don't know how to cook or trying to burn up a house. What else we need to shout out? Go ahead, shout out to the freaking let me think. Man, shout out to the teachers, man, for putting up with the kids, man. When you have your future kids down on the line, man, shout out to the teachers that put up with your kids, even though you don't got time for putting up with them kids.
Had a few closed-minded friends, so if you're the kind of person who refuses to accept any other perspective other than the one that you have right now, no matter how much logic is thrown at you, I get it. And that's the beauty of free will. If you don't like AI, feel free to sound off in the comments. If you love AI,
but we could go back on that the police situation. I mean, people got their fair share of experience with bad police, and they got their fair share of experience with good policemen. And at the end of the day, it's either they harassing you or they just trying to do their job. It just depends, bro. You know, some people just call the police just to call for crazy situations. Some people call police for stupid shit. Or some police just be bored and they'll be having some boring police just ready to pull you over just to get a ticket so they get that bonus point. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. That was Susie. See y'all lay out to the bottom of my heart. We're on the road to 500 and I'm out.
All right, let's play a game. I'm gonna show you some images. Try to guess which one of these are real and which ones are AI. Okay, which one is real?
That's AI. You can tell that's AI. This is real. That's AI. You could tell the face stretcher and all that, and look at the background and how the way, you know, that's AI. This is real.
That's the real one. All right.
This is real. This is AI.
That's the real one. All right, how about this one?
Shit. Damn, Susie, hold up. This gotta be real. No, it's either this one fake and this one real. I don't know, bro.
This is the real one.
Oh, all right.
It's getting harder.
Oh, that's this is real and this is AI.
Tell, isn't it? All right, how about this one?
Real AI. Ah, they got me. All right, come on now, so you know this is the real you. This is not you.
By this time next month, you're not gonna be able to tell. Y'all seen the videos where people are like, GPT, count to 1 million now. If heaven forbid it turns into Skynet, them Tesla robots gonna be like,
where is Stephanie Gomez? I'm going to make her count to 1 million or I will terminate her.
we're days away from crossing the threshold of if you meet someone online. They could be anybody. Most of us has made a friend or had a girlfriend, boyfriend that we met through online. I was in a party in Hollywood and I met
hello, he ain't lying to you. I don't know why he tried to relate to that stuff. I met plenty friends. I had like, I say, a few girlfriends from online and all that. I mean, yeah, I think they don't still count because you ain't seen them in person. I only saw one in person, and I'll tell y'all the story time about that someday, bro.
a couple who met through MySpace. They have a kid because MySpace existed. How do we navigate those scenarios moving forward? It might seem like a word generator now, but AI is getting smarter every day. Just because you don't use ChatGPT, don't mean you're not using AI, bro. You swiping on TikTok all day, every day, you think that's a human sending you those videos, or who do you think that is? If you use social media, you're using AI. At this point, if you use your cell phone, you're using AI. Even when you just take a picture, there's so much AI now that happens in the background. That's a fact. I was on the phone with my homegirl the other day and she starts talking about how much she does not like AI. And I'm like, pop off, girl. Go. It steals from artists. It's bad for the environment. It's stealing everybody's job. So as we're talking, I'm like, okay, let's unpack some of this stuff real quick. Let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the bad. And before we go any further, let me just make it very calm.
Basically, let's get the pros and the cons about AI. I mean, AI is low-key getting crazy.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Serious. Ain't nobody talking to you. Siri, cut off. Anyways, you see that? AI is getting crazy. I ain't been talking about on my iPad. Anyways, AI is actually getting crazy. Day by day, slowly by slowly. It's just acting weird. I mean, next you know, you got people I said sweet catfishing other people with good pictures. And yeah, you couldn't even tell that's AI or not.
Concrete, clear how much I love artists. You mentioned that AI steals from artists, but have you ever used Napster or LimeWire back in the day? And she's like, oh my god, you don't understand, dude. Like, I went ballistic. How many songs would you say you've downloaded in your entire life? Over 10,000. Like, you should see my collection. You know, every time you download a song, that's you stealing from an artist, right? So then I was like, okay, let's talk about this AI causing pollution. So apparently now, if you drive a car, fly a plane, use AI, watch streaming services, or if you let thousands of email pile up in your inbox.
No, I was looking at something over here, but I'm listening. I thought something like, no, like I was looking at something. But yeah, though, I mean, you basically stealing from artists, but nowadays, saying we got artists, YouTubers making samples, and people who make beats to getting samples from other artists, and they just rapping flows on it. So I mean, it's free will to me. I'm just saying.
You're contributing to the problem. To kind of look at the good, AI is the only thing on that list that could probably start solving the problem. AI is running simulations every day on how to reduce the carbon footprint, create more reusable energy, be more green. So if we really actually care about the planet, AI can be used to give us ideas on how to fix all the fuel-related pollutions going on. AI is not firing people left and right, humans are. That's a fact. You can use a tool for good or bad. A hammer is a tool. You can use the hammer to build a house for your neighbor, or you can use that same hammer to kill your neighbor and steal his Corvette. Some of y'all remember when Toy Story came out? All the 2D animators were hot. I know there's a lot of Photoshop users here. Back in the day, the traditional pencil artists, oh boy, they were furious. Every creative revolution feels like a threat. It's all about intent. If the intent is to harm artists, we got a really big problem. If the intent is to empower artists, that's a different story. The director chair and the writer chair is still empty. I don't know if y'all have noticed this. We all have stories. My chest brain and my animator eye are always watching, and I'm piecing a lot of stuff together that I don't think a lot of people are paying attention to. There's an arms race for AI to see who's going to be the leader, which means the off switch is kind of...
Hold on. There's no we on this.